I want to say this. You might be the only person that is on this journey. Your friends are not doing it. Your family is not doing it. Your spouse may not be doing it. And you may feel like you're on this journey all alone. But today I want to talk about how you need to stay consistent on this journey, even if you feel alone. Let's get into it.
When I think about his grace, his freedom, something like a woman prays. I'm grateful for the loving that you gave.
Hey friend, I'm Crystal McLean, financial coach, fractional CFO, and your go-to for real talk on ministry, marriage, money, and motivation. I want to let you know that there is a financial cost for choosing people that are not going in the same direction as you are. Listen, it could be in your business, in your finances, physically, in every area of your life. It is difficult when you recognize that you may not have people that are surrounding you and going in the same direction as you. Listen, your circle can either be an asset or a liability. Choose accordingly. I recognize I was in one of the most loneliest seasons of my life, right? I started this journey and my coach actually said to me that you're gonna have to go alone. And I didn't fully know what that meant, but she said, your problem is you wanna take everybody along the journey with you. And I didn't recognize that. That actually was my problem. And so I recognized and I had to embrace the mindset that it didn't matter what I felt, what I did, what it was. It just mattered that despite what my community did, despite what my loved ones did, that I had to stay consistent in spite of. So right now I am down a little over 30 pounds, and the whole journey has not been easy. Like, I have felt so lonely because there are days where I don't necessarily have my husband is amazing, okay? But he doing his own thing, right? Having family, having my village. I like to say my village. But there was a season where I literally had to just do it alone when I didn't feel like it, in spite of, all because I made commitments to myself. And so this journey has been interesting. I wouldn't say difficult, but I would say it's been interesting because it really was difficult for me to early on tell myself, like, you have to do this even if nobody else is doing it. And that is where the season of loneliness, I believe, came in at. For my entire adult journey, I have been on this whole yo-yo. All right. So losing almost a little over 30 pounds at this point, and keeping it off has not been something I've been able to do within my adult life, but also the ability to continue on even after that is something that has been difficult in my adult life. And so in this journey, how it differs is the fact that I just did not care. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Okay. Honestly, it was the fact that I didn't care, which helped me, right? Because I think my heart was like, always like, let me. It's either you get it or you don't. And I promise you, I'm not saying that pridefully, but that was really what messed me up. For many years, I literally would be like, let me make sure that, let me ask them, do they want to go to the gym? And I would do that. And I would do that. And I would do that. And back, stuck, sad, depressed, all because I was like up one moment and then down the next because I felt like I was alone. And so when I got to this season where I was like, I don't care. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what they're doing. I know the commitment I made to myself. I'm going to keep the commitment I made to myself. And that's it. That's all. That really helped me really deal with that whole yo-yo, that up and down, because I focused more on the consistency. So the mindset shift that made it possible was, in this journey, it did not matter about being with someone. It mattered about how I took care of me. And I realized also that I could not be an asset to you if I didn't take care of me well. So I remember when I told my husband, like, you know, after my session with my coach, I was like, so this next season is literally, I'm about to do me. Like, I'm really about to take care of me. I'm about to pour into me. I believe it came off really selfish. I probably said it real selfish. I don't know how I said it, y'all, but I'm sure everything's fine. So it came off how it came off, okay? And at that point, I was just like, I'm just about to make sure. But what my husband then learned is, because I got to a point where I was taking care of me, because I was taking care of me, I was able to take care of my family even better. Because I was being disciplined with me, I was able to be disciplined on other levels. Because I was getting more energy and more sleep, I was able to wake up more nourished, right? So I had to go through that lonely season, and even now still being in parts of it, right? But it was because I was able to serve in a different way than I was prior. So that really helped change the mindset. I would like to say this. External accountability does exist, right? My coach, my village, you know, the people on my Facebook and Instagram that's like, go you, go you, go you. Okay, chill out. So that does help. But I had to get to a point that even if that didn't exist, I was so locked into the vision that it didn't matter. Even if y'all wasn't amp me up, amp me up. Even if you wasn't, that I was amp me up, like, to me. Okay, to me. I had to amp myself up. I had to, okay. I think I'm getting sleepy because why am I dancing so much? It's actually been a pretty long day. The point is, you may have to amp yourself up. I just need to say that to somebody. I just feel like I gotta say it to somebody today. I just want to remind you that you may need to amp yourself up. You may need to just do that. Pat yourself on the back. You worked out all week. Pat her. Okay. I'm being real extra, y'all. Okay. So my coach helped me. My community helped me. But I realized that the foundation of my decision was what I privately was saying to myself. I privately was telling myself that no matter what anybody said, that this is your commitment. Lock in. 12K steps a day. To this day, I literally am like, okay, how am I gonna get this 12K? I don't even negotiate with myself. And that was one thing I used to do in the past seasons. I would negotiate with myself. And I'd be like, oh, well, if I just get at least 8,000. No, that was your past season. No. Y'all, one thing that really shifted my life, if you don't know, I love the Lord Jesus. He's faithful, he's kind, and he loved me back. Anyway, so I was on the trampoline. So I have a rebounder trampoline. And I was dying, okay? I felt like I was dying. It was like 2 minutes. I was dying, okay? Very early on, I started from ground zero. So very early on in my fitness journey, I was on that rebounder trampoline. And I had sat on the floor, got off the trampoline in the middle of the workout because I was like, I can't do this, right? Sat on the floor. And I remember what the Holy Spirit said to me. He said to me, and it was so clear. It was so clear. He said to me, so you gave that last version of you 34 years and you can't give this new version of you a month? Because first of all, Lord, who you talking to? Me. He was talking to me. He said, you gave that last version of yourself 34 plus years and you can't give this new version of you 1 month? When he asked that, y'all, I got right off that flow, got right back on that trampoline, and I died again. But the point was, obviously I didn't die. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But the point is, oxygen, I felt like was leaving my body. All right? But you gave that last version of you 34, 40, 50 something years. And you can't give this new version of you consistently 2 months, 3 months. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. I want to say this. You may be the only person in your house that is pouring into yourself this way. You may be the only person in your friend group that's doing this. You may be the only person on your job that is doing this. You may be the only person in your church that is doing this. And you have to be so locked in that even if they don't join you, you will not quit. It don't matter. They didn't join. Nobody. Okay. You will not quit. You cannot wait for company in order for you to start this journey. You can't wait for your company. Like when everybody come along, that's when I'm going to start. No, you cannot wait for that. I need you to go. They will catch up or not. The choice is really theirs. They will catch up or not. But I need you to go. Because when you go, you're going to be further along. Maybe they didn't start when you started, so they may not catch up. But you will be further along from where you started. And that's what you need. You need something showing you that you can do it and you can be on the other side of this. So I really want to make sure you understand that you might be alone in this journey. You might be the only one doing it, but that might be what's needed in order to get you to the other side. Listen, if this video did help you in any way, of course, first like, share, and subscribe. If you made it this far, I definitely want you to comment below. Comment. Let me know how you're feeling. If you just comment the word strong, just let me know like, hey, I am in this journey. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I feel like I'm alone in this journey, but I want some support. You got a whole group of people that is rallying you, cheering you on. Let us love on you in the comments. Let us provide some accountability. I want to see every person and I will respond to every comment. I hope to see you on the next video and know that I am so proud of you, friend. Talk to you later.
When I think about His grace.